We've gotten word that an individual with a weapon is inside the public safety building here on West State Street in downtown Rockford. Details are very limited at this time, but police are saying that there is no immediate threat. Here's a real test.
Yeah, I'm going to join
I need a
you.
cheers. Cheers. Good morning, it's 8 a.m. I'm Mary Jo Ola in for Sashell, here with meteorologist Candace King.
Yes, good
It's
morning.
gonna be a cold one for all the partiers.
It is going to be quite cold.
Ben, I'm here live at the scene of an early morning plane crash where the pilot has been confirmed dead. Bringing you a live look near Montague Road and Stewart, where if you can look behind me, there's more than a dozen Rockford police cars gathered near the scene, and more of them are even coming. Thank you, Candace. And the debate over gun control rages on at the state capitol, but a small victory for gun advocates. State lawmakers will not vote on an assault weapons ban during this week's lame duck session. It was a busy night for Rockford police, who responded to a handful of armed robberies. The first happened shortly after 10 p.m. in the 1900 block of Rockwell. It's going to turn into snow later this morning, so that mixed with some wind gusts up to 50 miles an hour is going to make for a pretty nasty afternoon and evening commute later today. North Madison near the trolley station, where as you can see behind me, there are hundreds of people, and even more so are going to come later, that are already warming up, getting ready to start their 4th of July early. Rhonda Ballard drops off her 3-year-old daughter Ramaya at Trinity Daycare almost every day before she works a full-time job at a Walmart. But cuts to Illinois' child care program could take that extra help Ballard and the other 199 parents who depend on Trinity away.
If they're not going to pay their part, then that's going to raise ours up.
Danielle Ritter, executive director at the daycare, says child care providers will see less funding from the state and copays double, even triple in size. Adding on, less parents will qualify for state-assisted care, meaning less kids and less money to keep the lights on.
You know, we work so hard to enable people to access child care, and it kind of feels like we're pulling it away from them, you know, really quickly.
Now, if the cuts are approved and the qualifying guidelines are changed, Ritter says that it could be a slow process to empty classrooms like this. Ritter knows cuts have to be made, but wants a different approach.
A long-term plan to get us to a place that is, I guess, affordable for our state.
A bill that could decide the future of Trinity Daycare is expected to be up for vote later this week, leaving people like Ballard and Ritter waiting. It's the earliest flu season in 10 years and one of the worst.
Flu is unpredictable. You just don't know when it's going to arrive.
Emergency rooms are flooded with influenza cases, some in Chicago even turning patients away. Here in Winnebago County, the health department has seen flu cases climb.
The last week in the 2012 calendar year, we saw approximately 530 influenza cases.
530, that's nearly 400 more than what they had last year at the same time. 4 in Winnebago County have died from pneumonia connected to the flu. Contagiousness starts days before your symptoms, so the flu shot is your best bet.
And why we get a flu shot if you're healthy is that if you should come across somebody who has the flu, you stop it. So you're not passing it on.
But the single most important way to fight the flu is to wash your hands the right way. So for starters, you're going to wet your hands with warm water, apply some soap, and lather your hands every spot for about 20 seconds. When you're done rinsing off, grab a clean towel, dry your hands off, and use that same towel to turn off the faucet. Now, if you don't have soap or water available, you can use hand sanitizer. If you're already sick,
cover your cough or sneeze, use a tissue, or you use your sleeve, and contain. That it means stay home when you're sick, at least 24 hours after the fever has gone away.
Because the consequences of spreading the flu could be as deadly as getting it in the first place. Local leaders voice strong words outside the soon-to-be closed driving facility on Rockford's west side.
You can't come out of Springfield and out of Chicago and tell us how to run Rockford. That's totally disrespectful.
State office, with all of the power that they have, has said to us they don't care.
News the state will close the location July 29th and open a new one miles away blindsided the mayor.
Was to hear from some of his press people that they had made this decision out of concerns to better serving the city of Rockford. And when I told him that that's a real stretch considering the new location won't even be in the city of Rockford.
The new location is 14 miles away and would be a full-service facility with space for commercial drivers. But it will also force hundreds to cross the river to get help.
We have a lot of seniors in this area. How are they going to get to out on East State Street?
Enough to afford gas to go to work.
For local leaders and citizens, moving the facility from here on Auburn Street to here, more than 10 miles away, doesn't make any sense. But with contracts already written up, all they can do is move forward.
Committed to working with the secretary, committed with all the leaders that we have here to ensure that the city of Rockford citizens aren't left out.
Some proposed solutions: expand Roscoe's satellite office into a full-service facility, or even turn the state-owned Singer building into a DMV. Mary Jo Ola, WTVO News.